Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have everyone here. Hope you're all doing well. We are here ready to play some hunters. Although I have to fix my face. My face is a mess. Why? Every time I switch cameras. Alright. Have to make it look like I'm presentable. There we go. I look presentable now. Jack Thompson, what's going on? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. So we're going to be playing the Hunters. I just watched Phoenix Knight perform his patrol, and he didn't do very well. So I thought, I've been actually meaning to play this game. I actually had it out the other day and was setting it up. Then I put it away because I was like, nah, I don't really want to mess with this right now. But sometimes when you see somebody else play it, it inspires you to play it. That happens with me a lot. When I see somebody play some game during the day, I'm like, oh, I got to go home and play that. So it's good seeing him playing it, even though it wasn't a great success. So we're going to try it again. But unfortunately, I don't remember a lot of the rules. I mean, I understand the basic concepts, but hopefully we'll get through this unscathed. We're going to do a patrol here, and we're going to be taking the Type 7B submarine out. Type 7B. So I actually went to what is it called? Yeah, Wikipedia, and I was like, oh, hey, let's look at this Type 7, and I found the Type 7B, and I was like, oh, I want to find a sub that was a Type 7B so we can simulate that. So I was just looking. Oh, here's one. U-102. So we're just going to simulate that we're the U-102 since it was a Type 7B sub. Yeah, so that's pretty cool to be able to find out that information and get some kind of like historic link to what's going on now. How come this looks terrible? I don't know, because everything I'm doing right now is just insane. Wow, I cannot believe how bright I have to turn that on. That is insane, to be honest. Oof. White balance. Looks like it lost some of its like sharpness. Let's look at the quality. Looks alright. The zoom is about right. Yeah, but if I put it on defaults, it wants to really make it dark. Why does it want to see it so dark? Why does it want to make it dark? I don't know. It's not that dark. I'm not sure why it's making it that dark. That makes me think there's something wrong. Makes me think there's something wrong. All right. Well, let's get to patrolling and see what we can do. We'll figure this out later. All right. Christopher, what's going on? Jack Thompson, good to see everyone. I'm gonna just go through this really quickly to make sure we got this setup done about what we should have done it. I know there is some setup. Let's see. Setup. U-boat model. We selected our model. It's a Type 7B. Done. Start date. We're just going to start September 39, which gives us the different classifications of the ship we could be. We could be a 7A, a 7B, or a 9A. We choose the 7B just because randomness. Prepare the patrol log sheet, which is what we got here. U-boat display mats, which we've got here. Um, they have steam torpedoes everywhere, and then reloads for the electric. That's interesting. And that is our ship. I've got 2 electrics and 2 steam, and an electric in the back. And then I have 4 of each because it's said in the rules that U-boats it said somewhere in there about how they were very equal. There wasn't like everyone, they had a ton of electric or a ton of the other ones. So I just decided, I'll just make it 50-50 and we don't have to worry about it. All right, so the torpedo loadout. So I'm going to... Makes me wonder about this, right? They have a steam in the back, steam everywhere. They like the steams, don't they? Makes me wonder, am I going with too many electrics? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a steam in the back. There, we'll do that. Alright, so there's our torpedo loadout. Ammo markers we got there. Boom, how we win the game, right? Okay. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. We can get through the rest of the stuff when need be. We'll have to check a few things when it's time, I think. Alright, so we got our Type 7B submarine. We're going to use the big... We'll use the big sheet. I'm playing Wolfpack at the moment. I always put the electric in the stern. See? Now, I was right. That's what I was doing as well. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to leave the electric in the... Yeah, I'm going to leave the electric in the stern. That's fine. And I can have 8... So I'm going to have 4 and 4. We'll have 2 and 2. That's fine. All right. Dave, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate it. All right. So we do have to find who is our commandant. We do have to find out who is our commandant in U-102, which is, the boat we're just randomly choosing off the list. There's a bunch of Type 7B boats. The Type 7A had limited fuel capacity, so the Type B boats were built between 1936 and 1940 with an additional 33 tons of fuel in external saddle tanks, which added another 2,500 nautical miles. More powerful engines made them slightly faster than the 7A. They had 2 rudders for greater agility. The torpedo armament was improved by moving the aft tube to the inside of the boat. Now an aft torpedo could be carried below the deck plating of the aft torpedo room, which also serves as the electric motor room, and 2 watertight compartments under the upper deck could hold 2 additional torpedoes, giving them a total of 14 torpedoes, which is... I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Yes, you're right. The only exception was U-83, which lacked a stern tube and carried only 12 torpedoes. Well, we're not playing U-83. We're playing a U-102. So let's... I know you guys would like to know, right? And I would like to know, to be honest, because role-playing, right? So we want U-102. Sub. Let's see what happened to... I don't know if we want to find out what happened to him, but we're going to do it anyways. German submarine U-102, 1940. Okay. All right. The U-boat was laid down on the 22nd of May, 1939 by Frederick Kampf. Oh, my gosh. German Germaninenwaffen. Germaninenwaffe. Which was the German shipbuilding company located in the harbor at Kiel, and one of the largest and most important builders of U-boats of the Kaiserliche Marine in World War I and the Kriegsmarine in World War II. Alrighty, so let's look for captain. We would like to know who the captain was. Uh-oh. U-102 was originally believed to have been sunk in the Bay of Biscayne due to unknown causes on June 30th, 1940. Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good for our history. U-102's first and only patrol began the 22nd of June, 1940, having sunk the Clearton about 180 nautical miles west of Ushant. In the island in the northwest of France. On July 1st, she was herself sunk on the same day. On July 1st, she was herself sunk on the same day as the later ship by depth charges from a British destroyer, HMS Vanistart. All right. 43 men died with the submarine. There are no survivors. After the U-boat sinking, Vanistart rescued the 26 survivors from the Clearton. So we shoot down the Clearton, blow it up, and then we get sunk ourselves from the destroyer HMS Vistarant. Okay. So 1 kill, 5,219 sunk. All right. So we got a goal now. All right. Here's our captain. Oh my God! Look at this guy's name. Harro von Klott Heidenfeld. All right. I like that name actually. All right. Cap Lieutenant, CAPTLT is Cap Lieutenant. Harro, Harro, Von, VON, Klott, KLOT, dash, Heidenfeld, HEYDENFELDT, if you're keeping score at home. Cap Lieutenant Harro van Klott Heidenfeld. Woo, there we go. That's a mouthful. And there's a picture. Nope, that's not us. That's just a random Type 7 boat. But that's a nice looking picture there. All right, nice. All right, so we're giving you some background. We're giving you some history. We're teaching. We're expressing ourselves with written words. All right, so now we have a history, and now we have a captain. We've got our Cap Lieutenant, Harro van Klott Heidenfeld. Oh, and now I even said it pretty quick. I'm impressing myself. All right. Well, you wanted to know your U-boat's historical facts. This is going to be a short video. You guys are so positive, I tell you. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. Don't pick a real captain. Are you crazy? I know, right? Oh, Magnus is here. Magnus is here. Everyone say hi to Magnus. All right, let's find out what our patrol is. We're over here, 1939. Now, what we should do, actually, you know what? I'm going to change this. Because our first patrol, oops, go back. Our first patrol was June 1940. So we're going to roll in the June 1940 column. We're going to assume that our first patrol is June 1940. So I'm just going to go right to June 1940 is the start of our patrol. And let's find out what we got. So we're going to get April to June right there. All right, here we go. Hang on, before we go anywhere, let me switch back to our, you guys can't actually see this. There we go. All right, so it was June, oh no, it's July 1940, and even worse for us. July 1940, not June. Oops, that stinks because it's going to put us on the next column. Okay, July. All right, July. Everyone calm down. It's July. So we're going to the July column. Oh, and would help if I put you guys on the right. There we go. July 1940. Here. Not this one, not this one, but this one. Right there. July. All right, here we go. That is a 10. That is Atlantic. We're going out in the Atlantic for our first patrol. Look at that. Atlantic. We're going out in the Atlantic, boys. All right. Select the type of ship shown. I already selected the ship shown. Type 7B. So we're going to Atlantic. So Atlantic is this one here, which is going to be a longer patrol, I think. All right, we are trained. We are cop lieutenants. We've got our submarines. We have our ammo. We've got no damage. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready. All right. May I suggest you name the U-boat Nordic Shire Strudel, which is the German for Nordic Maelstrom. No. No. I don't think I want to do that to Nordic. All right. So we're headed out. We're headed out into the Atlantic. So we need to go to from port. We are going out into the transit here. When we're going to the transit, right? When we're going to the transit, this is where the aircraft attack us, right? Transit, yeah, transit box, right? Okay, sync stuff. All right, I will try. Late to the party. What's our orders today? Our orders are to, if you're just joining us, I will go over this very, very quickly. We are simulating U-102, German submarine U-102, which is a Type 7B submarine. We're going on our first patrol July 1st, 1940. And we're headed out into the Atlantic. So that is what our orders are. That's what we're doing. So we are headed out. So we're going into the transit box. We need to roll on the transit box to see if we get attacked by aircraft. That is an 8. An 8 is a blank, which is obviously good. Whew. All right. Now, Atlantic. Transit Bay of Biscayne. Now we go to this transit box right there. All right. So we're in the transit box again. More British planes flying around trying to sink us. Bad people. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's all right. We got a ship. Ooh. I'm like, no. We just rolled something. But it's a ship. Okay. It's a ship, but it's a 1. A 1 is... Oh, does that mean... It's a 1, which means 1... The first natural 12 encounter roll, 6 plus 6, during a patrol results in a random event. Ignore the encounter result and roll on the random event chart. Yes, right. Okay. Random events. Here we go. Random events. Well, this could be good. Could be bad. Okay. Random events. I was just looking because there's a chart like this, and there's also a chart like this. I was just trying to see if I was using the right chart. This is for 7B, so this is the right one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was using the right chart. All right, random events. Here we go. Of course, our very first roll, we got a random event. Very first roll, we got a random event. Very first roll. Here we go. Come on. That is an 11. 11. Is 11 lucky? Nope. Severe storm. A wicked storm prevents all combat operations and forces the boat to ride it out. No encounters can occur for this and the next travel box. So there's a severe storm that has arrived. A wicked storm prevents all combat operations and forces the boat to ride it out. No encounters can occur in this or the next travel box. Stupid raid, no fun. That's too funny. All right, so that's this box. The next box is going to be this one. Wait, is that the next one? No, it's going to be Atlantic. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 in the Atlantic, then a transit. No, then a transit, then a Bay of Biscayne, and then back home. Yeah, okay. So we're come there. We come to this first box in the Atlantic, but the storm is still going on. Storm is still heavy, so can't do anything. So we go to the next box. All right, so we are on to the next box already. What I'm going to do is just keep track of that over here as well. So that was Bay of Biscayne, then transit. Then this encounter was nothing, and so we're right there. Okay, yep, I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. All right, so let's see what we get now. We're in the Atlantic. Atlantic is here. And if we found a 2, that's a capital ship. So a 2 would be super cool. It's Hurricane Kurt. All right. That is a 9er. 9er is a convoy. Convoy in the Atlantic. 9 is a convoy. It's a convoy. All right. Roll 4 times for each ship size and ID. So we're going to roll 4 times for the ship size and ID. All right. So we got the little markers here. First ship. Let's roll its size. Convoy. Here we go. So we want big ones. We want a 6, which is a tanker. We want 6. Bigger numbers are better. So 6. Come on. Let's get a big one. 6. 6. 6. It's a tanker. Put that tanker out there, boys. We'll roll to figure out which one it is, but that's okay. All right. That's the first one. Second one. Come on. 6 again. Oh, a 2. 2 is a small one. All right. Small freighter. Third one. 3. Small again. Jeez. Come on. We want a big one. They're all small except for this one tanker. They're all small. All right, now we got to roll to find out what they are. Before we do that, though, let's find out. Is it day or night? So day is 1 to 3. Night is 4 to 6. 6. It's night. It's nighttime. All right. So it is night. We're going to go to, I think we want to go to medium range, if I'm not mistaken. All right, but let's roll and see what we got. If this large freighter isn't very large, we might just bypass this convoy. I don't know. All right, we're looking at the tanker roster here. Let's see, boys. All right, it's black dice, then white dice. Tanker, here we go. It is 68. 68. 68 is the 6,100 John P. Peterson. John P. Peterson. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. It's a tanker. 6,100 John Peterson. My daughter, who got married last year, married a fellow by the name of Ryan Peterson. So now my daughter, who I love, is a Peterson. And so I'm going to have to shoot down a Peterson. Okay. All right. Small freighters. Small freighters. Let's take a look at what they got. 60... The 3000 Thornstrad. This is a small freighter. It is 60. 3000 Thornstrad. Alright, next. 35. 5000 Esmond. 5000. 5,000. And one more is 05, which is the 4,500. And Bear Logic. Bear Logic. Okay, so we've actually got some pretty decent sized ones there. All right, here we go. We're going to attack. We're going to go, I think we're going to go medium range. And we're going to send every torpedo we have out. So, how do we want to do this now? Oh, wait a minute. If we send out the steam torpedoes, don't they get a bonus? They get a bonus. Where's our sheet here? No, that's not it. I think they get a bonus if we shoot out electric torpedoes because of the... Oh, wait, it's at night. Maybe they can't see the bubbles at night. What kind of ship was the only ship they sank? That's a good question. Let's go find out from our history lesson, boys and girls. From our history lessons, it was the Clareton, which was 5,219 tons. It just says having sunk the Clareton about 180 nautical miles west of Ushant. So if we click on Clareton, let's find out. The Clareton is a cargo steamship that was built in England in 1919 and sunk at the Battle of Atlantic in 1940. Does it tell us what kind of ship it is? I think it's just a small freighter. SS Clareton, does that tell you anything? I don't know. I would say it's a small freighter. What do you guys think? All right. So in that case, we have to shoot it down. We have to destroy everything. All right. Here is it is. We're going to do damage, right? But die roll modifiers, we get a +1 to our torpedoes at medium range. On the electric torpedoes, no, the G. The G is electric, yes. The E electric. E is electric, right. So maybe we want to go to close. Do we want to go to close range? Maybe I think we do want to go to close range, actually. So we don't take a plus to our attack. Close range 8 or less to hit. Okay. Attack damage chart. Right. So we're in 1940. We're in July, which means our electric torpedoes have a 1 or 2. Our steam torpedoes are a 1 or 2. So it doesn't matter because it's July. Remember, it's July. Yeah, I know there's always the risk of having an interaction with the escort, but let's see. He gets a bonus. Don't want to go. You don't think I want to go close range? All right. We'll go medium range. We'll stay at medium range. It's probably a nice. Well, it gives us a not that bad a bonus. All right, and we're shooting we're shooting everything. We're just shooting it all. Psh, 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 psh. All right. These small freighters only need 2 hits to kill them. I think that's what the little 2 numbers are, right? So in that case, I would need to roll a 3 or higher on the dice. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send our aft torpedo after this guy. I'm going to send our front torpedoes after this guy. I'm going to send this one after this guy, and I'm sending this one after this guy. I'm sending them all out. Everything. We got it all. We're sending it all out. Let's do it. What are we waiting for? All right. I'm shooting it all and then hopefully getting the hell out of there. All right, so we're going to go from the littlest down back to the biggest. So we'll start down in this end first. So this is it's an electric torpedo. So at medium range, it's a 7 or less to hit. And a electric torpedo at medium range is a +1. We also get a minus. It's night, so we get a -1 or unescorted surface torpedo. I think we get a -1 because it's night, and we get a +1 because it is an electric torpedo, right? Which means maybe I should send my 2 steam after this one. You know what? I am going to do that. Let's redesign this. We'll send our electrics out after those little guys, and we'll send our steam out after the big tanker. All right. So +1 to the die roll, -1 because it's night. So it's just a 7 or less is a hit. So let's see if we hit 7 or less. We want to roll low, really low, and really low. And that's really, really low. That should be a critical hit. Come on. If this is ASL, that's a critical hit. I think it's a crit. So that is a hit. I'm putting this down. We'll put these like here. Alright, so that is a hit. This one down here, same thing, plus or minus 1, 7 or less on the medium range. Oh my god. I rolled a double 6, a double 1, and now a double 6. Holy cow, is that like a sign of something to happen? So that one missed. That one's just goes away. It's gone forever and ever. This guy here, yes, that is a 5. That is a 5. That is a hit. All right, now we have the steam torpedoes. So steam torpedoes, we don't get the +1 at medium range. So we get a -1 for night, so it's an 8. So we want to roll a 9 or less. 9 or less for a hit. 9 or less. Yes. And this one, we need a 9 or less. Oh yeah, almost another critical hit. Alright, so 4 or 5 hit. Now we got to find out if they're duds. Again, July 1940. 1 or 2, 1 or 2. So 1 or 2, they're duds. So we'll start here. Is this guy a dud? We do not want to roll a 1 or 2. No. Is this one a dud? No 1 or 2. No 1 or 2. No 1 or 2. No. Is this one a dud? No. Is this one a dud? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. So we lost 1. We lost 1. All right, now it's damage time. Small freighter. All right, we're going to do damage. We need, if we roll a, we want to roll a 3 or less to do 2 damage. 2 would do 3 damage. A 1 would do 4 damage. So we want to roll low. We want to roll really low. Low. Okay? And so we need to sink this, because it's a small freighter, we need 2 points of damage, so we need a 3 or less to sink it. 3 or less. Let's go! Let's go! Sunk one, first shot! Woohoo! And that's 4,500 tons. First shot. Sunk. Woo! 3 is 2 damage. He has 2 damage. It is sunk. Boom, sunk. All right, that is target number 4. The 4,500 Blair Logic. Sunk. All right, next one, same thing. 1, 2, or 3, sinks it. Come on, we can do double. We can go double. This is only a 3,000 pounder, but 3,000 pounds would be awesome. Let's go, 2 for 2. That's 7,500. We've already done better than our comrades, our fallen comrades. All right, now that one's dead as well. Now it comes down to, we need this one. Tanker needs 4 damage. Wait. This tanker is 6,100. So we need a 3 damage. So I need a 1 or a 2 to sink it. I need a 1 or a 2 to sink it. Come on. Come on. Think positive, guys. 1 or 2. 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 No. 1 damage. So it is damaged. Okay. But we've sunk 2 ships so far. Okay. They select the range, fire their torpedoes. All right, now we got to check if the escort detempts us or not. All right, detect if the U-boat will exceed test depth. So this is not available for first round of night surface attacks. This is a night surface attack. So we don't get to go to exceed test depth like Phoenix Knight likes to do. All right, roll for detection. All right, so detection, here we go. 8 or less were undetected. Year is 1940, so we have no modifier there. No. Did we use A torpedoes during the day? No. Are we previously detected? No. Is it close range? No. Is it a night surface attack? It is. Oh, no, wait. Night surface attack 41 plus. So no, because they haven't got the radar yet, so that doesn't count. Firing forward and aft in the first round. Yes. So they get a +1 to their die roll. And is there a wolf pack or convoy? No. Is it long range? No. And are we going to exceed test depth? We can't do that. So because we shot both the aft and the forward, they get a +1. So they need a 9 to detect us. So they need to roll 8 or higher. They need to roll 8 or higher to detect us. 8 or higher to detect us. We want to roll low, baby. Low, low. No double sixes, no more. Low. Everyone singing. Hey. All right. Wonderful. They don't detect us, or well, they don't know where we're at. Now, if a target has been damaged, we can automatically follow it. And then when we determine if the target is still being escorted, we roll a d6. On a 1 to 4, the escort stays with it. On a 5 or 6, the escort leaves it. And so the question is, do we want to follow this ship? Do we want to follow it? It is a 6,100 time John Peterson. 6,100 tons. We've done 1 point of damage to it. Christopher is trying to get me killed. He's saying foul. He's saying foul. All right, we will follow, and we'll see if the escort leaves it. If the escort doesn't leave it, we're going to leave it go. But we might as well, I think Christopher is right. We might as well at least try to follow it, because I don't see, like, you follow it, and then you either find out the escort's there or the escort isn't there. So if the escort's there, we just say, okay, goodbye, and leave it. But we'll follow it, and we'll see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, or 4... the escort stays with it. 5 or 6, it leaves it alone. We got to reload all of our things here. We're going to put 1 here, put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Let's find out if the escort is still there. We want a 5 or 6. We'll have it unescorted. We'll just walk up with our deck guns and shoot it. 3, nope, that means it's being escorted. The escort has stayed with it because it was crippled by our awesome shot. Awesome shot. So that is that. That one's gone. That is gone. And you know what? I think we're going to let the tanker go. I think we're I'm not gonna risk with the escort going after him. So we've got a couple more boxes in our patrol. Plus, come on, we've already got 7,500 sunk ships. Come on, we might as well go. We're going to the next box. Let's go to the next box. We can get another convoy, just as simple. A 4 is a blank, nothing. We're searching, but they're not there. They're searching, but they're not there. Okay, go to the next box. This is our last one, and then we head home. And I might be happy heading home, to be honest. I might be happy to head home. I mean, look at, we sank 2 ships, which is pretty good in one patrol. And we didn't take a single point of damage yet. We're coming back with a pristine ship. Oop. All right, let's see what we do. Last box. A 4 again, which is another nothing. All right, so now we go to transits. Actually, I'm doing this backwards. It would go here. No, wait. Yeah. It would go here to here to here, down there, and then back this way. So we're in the transit box now. We do not want to see a 2 or 3. We want to roll high. No 2 or 3. Good. Last box. We're in the Bay of Biscayne, which is even worse. I think we get like a... Bay of Biscayne. Oh yeah, 2, 3, or 4 is your roll on this one. No aircraft, no aircraft, no aircraft. Yes, no aircraft. All right, we made it home, boys. We made it home, safe and sound. 1 mission. Total sinkage 7,500. We had this one, and what was the other ship we rolled? It was a 3,000 pounder. Let's see. Wasn't that one? No, wasn't that one either. 3,000 pounds. Right, just 3,000. How did I miss it? 3,000 pounder. I was going to write the names down, but I was only going to write the names down if we sank it. Now that I sank it, I need to know what it was. Oh, wait, here it was. Calabria. C-U-L-E-B-R-A. Calbray. I'm not sure. It was 61, yeah. 3,000 ton Calbray. All right. Well, okay. We could go out for another patrol. We have to rearm and refit and all that. But I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end this mission successfully. I'm happy with this. And we'll be back next time for part 2 of this and see if we'll do it like every week. We'll do it every couple days until see how far we can make it. So I'm trying to play smart, because you're not going to make it to mission 2 or mission 3 if you die in the first mission. So you have to play with your noodle. You got to use your noodles. Yes, you'd like to shoot all this, sink every ship on the planet, but you can't do that in one patrol. You got to just slow and steady wins the race. I don't know if anyone's ever said that, but slow and steady wins the race. Well, that is a look at the Hunters, German U-boats at war 1939 to 1943, especially U-102, which we saw a little history. So you learned some history. You got to watch it in action. I mean, there will be an exam at the end of this class. Yeah, the real boat only had one patrol, so we did slightly better than that patrol. I mean, obviously way better because the 43 sailors, we brought them home safe and sound. We're having some beer at the hall as they rearm our ship, and then we're headed back out. And I think you missed like a month in retrofit, and then we're going back right out again. What game are we doing next? I'm not sure what you mean, David. I'm going to be playing Stratomatic baseball here in a little bit. What games will we be playing? Beer and Jagermeister. There you go. But I want to get a game of Stratomatic in tonight as well. So yeah, we'll continue the patrol of Harrow von Klott Heidenfeld. Let's try and say that 6 times fast. Harrow von Klott Heidenfeld. What a great name for a captain. Harrow von Klott Heidenfeld, reporting for duty, sir. Oh, that was awesome. So we got a little history. Our ship didn't do so good in real life, but we're trying to do a little bit better. And yeah, there we go. We'll see you guys in Patrol 2 next time. Until then, take care. And don't you forget, I'll see you all down the line.